Hello everyone and welcome to my another live stream. In this live stream, first we will do a small recap what happens earlier. After that I will be focusing on a level up of our characters on level 3, and after that we will start to create the second adventure for level 3. So let's start. First, our first adventure started in this small village called Rollglove. This is a small village, Nordic thematically, and in this small village the people of the village started to get ill, as some of them start missing. For example, the hunter that is citizen of this village, and our players decide to go and investigate what is happening. And basically, our goal will be, after they finish with this first adventure in Rollglove, then the new adventure will lead them to Ostaval, and then after it I will think that we will go then to Oviken, and then the last boss fight and last location for the adventure 2 will be here, basically on the ship of the Captain Golden Tooth. This is like a rough idea. So basically our players first start at level 1, starting to investigate the missing hunter, and the lead was going into this cursed forest, where they found body of this missing hunter, and basically they got attacked by the wolves. And those wolves are not the regular ones. The wolves were necrotic, and after they, well, basically I can show you the if we open the PDF, this is the first adventure. Basically Earl of the village offered them 300 gold to find the missing hunter, and basically the cure for this necrotic plague in cursed forest. First we placed like this two non-combat activity. One was mystery, here's in details. After that the lead go to the second location, that is like a cultist hideout. There they find the brother of the missing hunter, and basically this is the one of the important things when we creating this first adventure, is to give our player like partially success. So they managed to save his brother, they managed to get some more information, but they didn't find a cure for this like plague. And now basically after they return to the village, Earl of this village gave him some gold, but not full amount. Because of this, and they informed them about new lead, and in this time period they level up to level 2. So after they level up to level 2, they continue their adventure to follow the lead to the north, and basically after dealing with undead soldiers and at the second hideout, where is this apprentice of main villain, they managed to save one of the soldiers. And now this is the very important thing, is to we need to make conclusion to the story. But basically conclusion is that this like villain of the first adventure is working with some smugglers in Ostaval. This is also the lead to the second adventure, and they also find the cure for this necrotic plague. So basically we need some kind of a fulfillment. Then I gave this like a return and level up. Basically, and here are some information about Roglov as a village. But before we continue with our new adventure, that they will follow this lead to Ostaval, first I will need to show you level ups on level 2, and then we will go to the straight forward to level 3. Open this and let me show you. So basically here in roll 20 we will open first Astrid. I level her to level 2, very simple, and we give her 1 level into Paladin, so basically she's now level 2 Paladin, and on level 2 Paladin gain Divine Smite. Basically each time she managed to successfully attack the target, she can use one of her spell slots and give additional for level 1 2d8 radiant damage, and if the target is undead, then she can give another 1d8, and also if she later on, when she get the higher level spell slots, then she can improve the damage of the Divine Smite. Also, what she get is a fighting style, and because she's using shield and one hand, basically one hand sword, long sword, then she can add +2 to damage to the her one hand longsword. And basically we did it. If we go to this icon, I basically gave +2 to the damage of the longsword, and this is how you can manually increase the damage of the item. After that, for spells, basically you can place like a full list of spells and then select on only prepared spells, because Paladin are preparing spells, and how much spells she can prepare is basically her charisma modifier plus half of Paladin level round down. Because she is level 2 Paladin, she can prepare 4 spells in total, although I think that it's kind of whatever. Maybe this like detect magic, so she can cast it outside of the combat, maybe as a ritual, but we will use almost always spell slots for Divine Smite. Okay, this is her. now let me go first to do Kargog because he is one level into Barbarian. Very simple level up for him. Basically what he get in a level and level 2 danger sense as a barbarian. So as long as he can see a damage that requires dexterity saving throw, he will have advantage with this save. Then the next thing what he also gain is reckless attack. This is like one of the bread and butter of barbarian. Basically he can decide on his first attack that he will give himself advantage on melee attack rolls using the strength, but also then the enemy will have advantage against him. This is okay because this is decent trade-off because he's a barbarian. He will receive the half of the damage anyway. And now what is more important, that now he not just increase his chance to hit an enemy, he will also increase the chance to get a critical hit. And if he gain a critical hit, then he will not roll just 1d12, not even 2d12, but a 3d12 because of his menacing racial. And this is really go not menacing, savage attacks. This is very important because he has a half orc. When he crit, he gain additional hit dice, and so like great synergy for Kargog. Okay, now after Kargog, let me go first to do Elduan. For Elduan, I multi-class him into a fighter level 1. How I did this is so basically on this icon I select this one, select fighter level 1, and this is how you multi-class into another class. For a fighter, I basically, as a fighting style, I choose archery so that he can get easier to hit with his long attacks. Also because now he is level 2, I assume with some gold that he received from the Earl, he can sell his short bow, and with additional gold he can buy himself a long bow. This is like a nice, and also he gained a second wind, and I didn't. Okay, second wind. Basically, he can heal himself with a bonus action, with this nice addition for survivability for him. And currently he also don't have any spells, so this is what he gained on the level 2. After that there is Elunora. Elunora, she is multi-classed into Warlock, and because she multi-classed into Warlock, let me say that she found some strange flute made of bones in the cultist hideout, and in this bone is trapped some spirit. Basically it will be his patron, and she can speak with him telepathically, and basically he will ask her for a favor that he wants to be released from the this flute, and basically in return he will give her some power, and she will and when she play this flute, it gives like some horror like a sound that is not I wouldn't say not pretty, but definitely different. It gives this like a hollow tone to it, and also the same way, second class warlock, subclass hexblade, and basically what she received. First, hexblade curse, she can use a bonus action to place on a target, and basically now this target will be she will crit the target on not just on 20 but 19 also, and okay, if target dies, she will regain some health HP, and also what is very important, Hex Warrior, very beneficial for her, because now she will become the proficient with medium armor and with shields and any martial weapons, and also now she can use her charisma modifier instead of strength or dexterity. So basically now I also changed her rapier to charisma instead of dexterity, and also I gave her scale mail and a shield. This will increase her survivability, of course. And what about HP? HP, I will use simple method. I will use like average plus constitution modifier instead of rolling, just to make my life easier, because this is not this important. And for the spells, what she learned from, I gave her Eldritch Blast. This will be like a bread and butter for her, like her main source of damage, and also I gave her a mage hand for cantrips. For spells, she gained a shield by default, very nice for survivability. Also like Frightful Smite, but we won't use it, so I didn't bother to write it down. Comprehend language, I chose comprehend language and hex because to increase the damage output of Eldritch Blast, and comprehend language, this is more for roleplay reason. So basically her letter that she tried to figure it out what is inside. What is very important here, that she can't read it even with comprehend language, and now someone can say, but the DM comprehend language says that you can read any written language. Yes, but in regular circumstances, yes, but now we will say that this letter have some kind of protection over it to prevent the reader, because this is only level 1 spell, and for this, like let me say, a long-term goal that she wants to achieve, it will be too easy if some level 1 spell can solve it. So I think that this will make a campaign more interesting if even with the comprehend language she can't read it. This is for her. Then we will go to last one is Haraldar. Haraldar. We multi-class him into life domain cleric, and now it's very interesting because let's first cover this mechanical part. Basically, disciple of the life. This will increase the healing of our spells, which is very nice, and also give him proficiency in medium, heavy armor, and shields, and basically we will give him scale mail and shield. This will increase his armor class. And what about spells? Cleric prepare spells. He will receive bless for free. Cure runes he already have. And what is very interesting about him, I would, because cleric prepares spells like cleric plus his wisdom modifier. Cleric is level 1 and his wisdom is only plus 1, which will make only 2 spells. I chose detect magic and detect poison because they are ritual spells, and he will cast it outside of the combat to save his spell slots for bless, cure wounds, healing word, shield, and stuff. Also for a cantrip that I took for him, guidance, of course, spare the dying and light, because he is a human, and because of this like I decide to him to give a light so he can see more properly at the dark places. So this is the spells that I select for him. And now I think that we need to level all our party into a level 3, and let me go one by one. First of them will be, let me go with Astrid. We start with her. So basically, how can we, what paladin gain on level 3? We will go with the paladin. We want to go at least level 5 to paladin before we multi-class her. So level 3 paladin, and as a paladin on level 3, she can now choose her how it's called, subclass, and for her I think that where is it, for paladin at level 3, okay, so let's just say that let me go with the standard with the devotion, oath of devotion. Why not? Oath of devotion, paladin, and then what does okay, she will got a lot of things. First she will receive the channel divinity, and we choose pass, and we copy text, So this, and this is 3. Channel Divinity. She can now cast a secret weapon or turn the Unholy. This is two different options. And then after this, she will also receive it's called Divine Health. Pass. It's whatever. It's cool for a roleplay. We as a DM, we can choose some maybe situation, maybe some that everybody got ill, maybe some small debuff, some kind of disease, and but she won't, maybe, and this will be a situation where we as a DM can create some usefulness of this feature, but most of the time it's completely useless. Also, with the spells, go to spells, Paladin of Devotion, gain protection from good and evil, and Sanctuary for free. So we will add those spells to her. Okay, yeah. Sanctuary. And we said okay, so basically Sanctuary and protection from good and evil she will have always. So what we will what I like to do is do like this. Now move on the top, move on the top, and I like to put this like pass. So basically now I know that I always have it prepared. Also, if you want, you can select this red dot mark, but sometimes these red dot marks can be messed up with your preparation of spells, because you now start to count them when you prepare the spells. So whatever your preference is, for me personally, it's enough just to place this like additional text, and now I know, hey, I always have prepared it. Let me go this, and say pass. Okay. So is this it? I think that this is it from her as a paladin. Level 3. We can now open our Kargog. Oh, I forgot to increase her health. So basically her hit dice is d10, so it's 6 plus 2, 8, so new HP is 28. Why is 6? Why it's no 5? I assume because 1 you don't count, you count numbers from 2 to 10, so basically then it's 5.5, so it's round up to 6. I think this is the logic that Wizard of the Coast is using with this how it's called, averaging health. This is her. Okay, Karkog. Because he's 7 plus 3 is 10, so he's at 35 HP. 35, and he's level 3. And for him, we will go with the Barbarian level 3, and subclass we will choose Primal Path, and it will be Totem Warrior, and we will select the bear. We want him to be tanky boy. Okay, so he will gain a totem spirit. Bear Bruce class, it's level 3. I will just select bear. I don't need to copy everything. So this is our. What else does he gain at the level 3? Let's see. Oh, nothing. The rages. So now he can use his rage 3 times per day. So we can. You can do something like this also, like just as a reminder how often you can use it currently. Okay. Now this is him. Very simple. Held one will progress into a fighter, and he will receive on a second level as a fighter very powerful actions surge, and we will do like this, and we will increase him to, and we will add action surge class fighter, and basically he can once per short or long rest you can use it again. Basically you can give yourself additional action, what is very powerful, and this is why we going into the fighter. Okay, one I think a fighter level 2. Okay. It will also gain a health increase on level 3. So 6 plus 2 is 8, so 26 HP. And now that we see, I want to also check very quickly in the 5e armor table. So yeah, like and he will change now on level 3. He will have enough gold to, instead of leather armor, we will give him a studded leather armor. So we will delete this. We will go with the leather armor. Okay. So this is him. L1. Now Eleonora. So we will go with her one more class into the warlock, and with her as a warlock. Just a moment. Warlock. So what I want her with the warlock. I need to open quickly. Okay. So what again? Okay. So as a warlock I can get additional spell. From warlock spell I will use a charm person. This is like in her charm person, and also she will get additional things. She will gain Eldritch Invocations, and I will select for Eldritch Invocations class Warlock level 2, and I will use two of them. I will use Agonizing Blast. I want to add my charisma modifier to and also I want to select for a purpose of roleplay. Let me go with the Devil's Sight. I like the Devil's Sight. This is for her, and now because she's a warlock at level, so she d8, so it's 5 plus 3, it's 8, it's 27 HP. It's a new HP for her, and also I will also need to adjust the Eldritch Blast. So now Eldritch Blast, damage of Eldritch Blast is also Charisma. So it's D10 plus Charisma as a force. Okay. This is very nice. This is for her, and the last one we need to level up to him. Oh, I forget to tell you one more thing that I was thinking about him. So when he become a cleric of life domain, I think that this is very interesting for roleplay, for his like a character development. Let me say when he received the blessing of the goddess of nature, and Nina is like in my world like a homebrew deity. He will also receive like vision. He will be like next to this like beautiful lake and beautiful almost like in paradise nature, and there will be like spirit like spectral wolf that he will come and tell him that he already brings the mark of some other deity, and because Nina well, she tried to bless him, and basically he received partially his blessing, so but she don't want to be involved anymore, and he will need to find himself like to search for the answers. What is this mark that he is like bringing with him, and because of this we will not progress in cleric of light domain anymore. We will be fully focused on sorcerer Divine Soul Sorcerer. Divine Soul Sorcerer. Here is it's a D6, so it's 4 plus 3. It's a 7, so it's 24 total HP for him. And he is now level 2 Divine Soul Sorcerer. Let me open quickly. What we will select on level 3. Okay. So okay, for a level 3 he will get as a sorcerer. So basically he's now level 2 sorcerer. He can learn one more spell from the sorcerer spell list or from cleric spell list, and I will give him it's called okay. Magical. Wait just a moment. It should be Magic Missile is Magic Missile. I will go with it, but yes, Magic Missile to him. So Magic Missile. Because we won't progress him into cleric anymore, I will just remain. I'll put those up. So magic missile, and he will also receive, it's called font of magic. And I will just copy this. So currently, because he don't know meta magic, he can only convert converts sorcery points into convert sorcery points into how it's called spell slots, and vice versa, but right now it's useless to use it for meta magic, because like we don't have meta magic currently, like on next level. So this is what he will have The question is, why don't he have any weapon? Well, we can like give him one dagger, because like or short sword. Short sword, because we want to give him the it's whatever, because if someone come close to him, he will use a shocking grasp instead. Because well, currently he can also use the short sword as a, but basically some DMs, how can he cast spell if both of his hands are not free, if he have it's called a shield in one hand and a sword in another, then usually DMs are how can he cast spell? Basically, because of this, like, he can have a shield and one free hand for spell casting and use a shocking grasp in melee. Hey, let me give him one short sword. He's all level 3, so yeah, he will have enough gold for one short sword. Is this it for him? Yes, it is. So this is him. Health increased. Okay. So right now we have leveled up them into level 3, and now we can continue with our it's called level 2 adventure. Okay, let me go to the world. Okay. So Ostaval, Doctor Village, town name Ostaval. His population is around 6,000, so around 600 buildings. What do we want to have? We want to definitely have a blacksmith. We want to have, instead of small church, do we want to have a herbalist? Yes. Instead of a small church, we will have a temple. I got nature. Nine. And herbalist. So later on we will give the names of everything. So herbalist, we can say herbalist slash herbalist and Mr. Alchemist. Few of them, it's nice, and maybe potion of greater healing, right? Let me check it out. greater healing. Healing and the price is gold. I think so. Yes. General shop. This is also fine to have. What else? I can say yeah. Or we can later on add the names. Right now we will see what okay, this is not a shop, so we will copy it. We can let's say that it's called I think that something with the conquest and glory, conquest and glory. I think this is like proper name for it's better, and let me say that it's 1 gold. A little bit. What else? What else? We want to have here in the, well, because it's a large town, we can have a lot of different things. Delete this. What else we want to have? We want to have definitely we want to have some magical shop. Shop. Let me say that the name of the shop could be Castle. Definitely we want some king. We will later on put a name. Now we just like brainstorming ideas that we will later on build upon them, but currently we will just brainstorm idea. Magical shop, but something thematically like let's go runes of strength. Runes of strength. Magical shop. And this could be very interesting because now we can and we can say that instead of such rolls they can buy stones brave so basically it will cost similar, so cost will be similar to scrolls and same usage, like this maybe it contain a spell engraved in it, and you can like as a if you're a spellcaster as an action cast the spell, and then like this become a dust, like this stone crumbles into dust on a usage, so add the flavor too. So we have herbalist, alchemist for potions and stuff, magical shop with those scrolls, and we need one more because they're level okay. We can say let me also say one thing. maybe because it's a large town, there is shop with, or shops, even few shops with items, but because are well not available. Available. Not available. This did. They're not available. Why? Because so basically players need to be five. Okay, so now we can add even more things like docks and whatever. So let me brainstorm our before we start to brainstorming our adventure for level I want to show you one more thing. So what because this is a large town, the idea is do we need to draw every building? Well, we don't need to. So when it comes to drawing maps for the large towns, yes, you can draw it very detailed. You can spend months to make a beautiful city map, but this is not necessary. Let me start with first with the simple explanation. So let me say I will delete everything, but first I want to just quickly show if there is a village. Let me say that there is like a river, right? And there, let me make it river, and then when we start to draw how it's called, houses for a village, because its villages are usually small, let me say that they have 20 buildings. So those 20 buildings we can draw it. And what I like usually to do, most of them will be near the river, but there will some be at the center of. I like to group them. So basically, let me say one building is here. Then let me say one is here. Maybe 5 or 6 in one group can be. Let me say the one is here. Then let me go here. I'm very bad at drawing, but I just want to prove a point. You say one of them is like here. Next is here. Let me say that one is here. Let me say the one is here. Let me say that here. Here. Now we have like a 2 group of them. Now let me add additional to this, like a center of the village. It's good that music is playing because I'm not talking constantly. So we have a 6, 5. It's 11, 14. Okay, so why I drew this extremely beautiful map? To prove a point, if you have a time and if you have a willpower, you could now like start to add details. For example, trees. For example, you can do something like like this. Maybe you could even do something like this, like a additional part of the building and stuff. So but what will this give us? What information will this give us? If you can see, there is a outline of those groups, and did this represent these 6 buildings? Like then this outline represent the next. Okay, this one is a little bit larger and represent another group of buildings. So when it comes to drawing a map for a city or a town, because of the large number of buildings, we don't need to draw each of building. We can draw the groups of them. So basically shapes that will represent the group of the buildings. So let me say that we now zoom out, and now let I just clear everything, and let me say that we want to draw a map for our town, for Osterwald, because this town is at this coastal town. We will need to draw, so I will need a little bit more space, so I will do like this. So what I want to do first, because there is three different type of river mouth, and the one that are like not protected by the by strong currents, they're usually have like a wider opening, but also because this is like a Nordic, and that there is like this like a deep cuts from the ice things that large parts of ice can make. We can combine all of this and say that there is a river that comes from north, right? And then this river will go into this like become more wider, and also in this how it's called, like almost cliffs from each side, so we can go something like this, and then it continue to be a river, and then this something like this. Okay, then what we can do is because it's a large town, it will cover both of the sides. So let me say that have 2 bridges. Okay. This. I'm just giving a idea. say one bridge, and let me say another bridge here. And all of this you can use as a symbolic. Everything can be just symbolism. Also, now we can, for example, add docks. So say hey, welcome to my stream. I currently start to explaining how to draw like a world map, not world map, like a map of the town of Ostaval. I just explaining that we can usually use more like a symbolic approach. So basically, because this is like a large town that is on the coast, we don't need to draw every building. We can use like basically like blocks of buildings, something like this, and basically by forming the these like blocks of buildings, this will shape our how it's called, like streets, and how it would look at the end. And then after we are done, we can then place numbers. For example, let's say number 1. We can reduce a little bit, doesn't need to be this large, and then tell like let me just it's not. I try to move it, it doesn't let me. For example, here, and then we can say number 1. There is some tavern where our players can go to it and visit. This is just like a rough explanation how to start to get like a bones for where we start drawing the map of some town. But if we have enough time and willpower, we can then use other programs and basically invest much more time and make it more beautiful. Let me quickly find the example of one of the things that I prepared for my players that we are currently using in is it this one? Nope. Is it I think this is it. Where is it? This is not. This is the world map, but let me change it quickly to. Here we go. So basically, this is the one city that I'm currently using in my D&D campaign for my players. So I think that this is more than enough, where you can just see basically zones on districts and stuff, and basically, hey, if my player says to me, I want to find a library in a magic district, then I can place a number of, hey, in this here in this corner you can find a library that is called, let me say, In the Search of Knowledge or something like this. And this is more than enough, for doing D&D. You don't need to have these extremely beautiful town maps. Although someone who have enough time and creativity could invest even more and make it extremely beautiful. So basically, let me now move back to our adventure. So, okay, let me now, when I explain what is idea, how to start to draw town, large town. So basically, what is connection? Connection from first adventure to this, we need to say. So basically, our players are coming from the small village of Roglav to this town of Ostaval, and in this town, first we need to what I like to do with my players, it's now the perfect time for new players to introduce to downtime. And downtime, what I like to do is downtime, basically I ask my player for lore justification for abilities, spells, features that each class receive. So this is a situation where I say to my players, you can investigate this new location, this new town, and there what your characters did in this downtime. You can give me a lore justification how your character, when he leveled up from level 2 to level 3, the new things that he received, how he managed to receive them. Maybe if he's a fighter and he let me say gain ability action surge, so he can use it once per short rest in the combat to give himself additional action. How he know this? Like yesterday he didn't know. So basically he can say, hey, my character will try to find a guardhouse, try to find some training ground or something, and by training it try to maybe improvise, improve my technique and stuff. And basically this is more than fine explanation why he now knows the action surge. And this also give opportunity for player to think more creatively, try to think how to progress his character. And also on the top of the lore justification, I also like to basically this is opportunity where the players can investigate a more town and ask around the what is happening in the town, and also to try to investigate forward this lead. So for self about town and get new information about it they got in Venture 1. So this is all what they can do in this downtime. So after this we need some hook NPC who will basically get our players to start to investigate this new adventure 2. So who of NPCs could do it? Basically let me say that goblins did mistake by expanding their influence into Ostaval, and basically they are now currently in abandoned warehouse in Ostaval, and what we can do, if players are good guys, if they want to continue on this like a good path, they can get in touch with maybe the captain of the guards in this. So let me say that the guards will them inform them that that they are investigating in their investigation investigate investigating like wrong distribution of goods. Stocks. So basically there now we can have this like a NPC interaction with maybe with the workers of the docks. With docks, and this could lead us to and this will lead them to smugglers. But are not the one are stealing goods. So smugglers are usually like bad guys, but let me say that they are not one who are stealing the goods, maybe from other merchants and stuff. And basically after that, basically interaction with the smugglers and stuff, the new lead is basically new lead, yeah, is them to abandoned warehouse, and this is like and there in abandoned warehouse that is in Ostaval, we can have basically first combat encounters there with goblins that are in the warehouse, and we need to add 2 more non-combat activities. What the players can do also beside combat. Let me see. Let me quickly open. Oh. So what can we also yeah, like let me say the goblins in this warehouse, they are like stealing the goods, and they are like have them let me say like using this like storage, and in this warehouse we can have like one maybe some lighter non-combat activity, something like investigation, and this will be like let me say first information that we want to give to our players, that there is bricks lead to post check. Maybe also investigation check will eventually provide with information goblins are okay. It's called to their base. Moving right. This is their base. This will be also we will give players notes village we can village or we can mention also we need one more check here. So we have survival, investigation, basically for this warehouse. Also what we can find there, let me say some investigation, some carts or how it's called, find yes, with ball so they can now decide. This is history check, and now they can decide, hey, we will return the chest with goods in it to smugglers, maybe regain there some reputation, or they will like give this to the captain of the guards. So this is what we, and also like a second activity. What else can they find there at the warehouse? Let me say what else they can find there. At the abandoned warehouse. Additional room. Additional secret room. This additional secret room we will have this can be interesting. Let me say that they need to this room. This room is like a guarded, and by basically there is let's say a mechanism wired wired liver and goblins. On purpose. No, I mean not. On purpose and players purpose. need it, or if players don't have anyone to make if players don't have anyone who has Smith tools efficiency, then we can use maybe like then in this room, what they can find in this room, let me say that they find yeah. And victim. Victim of. This can be nature. Arcane check. Also, what we can do addition to this, we can so this type of necrotic. Wait, this will make it check. This, I think that this is like very good, like enough content for like first location. So basically we will have like an encounter with the goblins. We can here add different types of goblins. After this we will have they can investigate this like abandoned warehouse, find some materials, and on the top of it additional secret room that contain this like connection between first necrotic plague and here. So basically maybe goblins trying to find a way how to attack or maybe invade the town or something like this. So basically this is the and now before we go to the other location, I will go like this. We will say that this will be forest. Over base, and then they will go there. Goblins. Oh, what? What now? Yeah. Magic. Majority of ill. This is interesting, and this fight can be harder because they counter. Why hard? Because players will have this long rest between first and second between the town and village. They will have enough time for the long rest, so we can be a little bit like we can make a little bit harder encounter here in the warehouse, and then players will go there. These have this village also have the problem like with this necrotic plague, but now this is more like not this is not an accident. This is on purpose, attack on purpose from goblins. So will be the forest. They will try to find the goblin base. Second will be goblin scouts, and we will introduce riders. Like we will have goblin scouts. 3 goblin scouts. Introduce goblin riders medium. Here they will basically be 3 goblin scouts on their like wargs. They're like larger wolves. So basically we can now introduce maybe this mechanic where goblins have if player decide directly attack the goblins, basically can they will attack them with a disadvantage because the wargs are like protecting their masters, so basically it's very hard to directly attack the goblins itself. So but if they're like using AoE damage and stuff, then for example something like burning hands that requires dexterity saving throw, then like both goblin and riders will need to make and maybe we can to addition to this make like a goblin can like with advantage make dexterity saving throw, because like this will try to like protect his master and stuff. This can be very interesting. And the last so on this location what we can do, so we can go with mission and moral dilemma. Basically what we can make here 3 things. So first they find out about so like there is citation, so this can be so basically what information we want to give to our players. Not, hey, can you recognize that there is a necrotic plague here? Yeah, that it's easy, they can get those two connection, but what we want to do is basically give them information that there is intent behind it. They like using it in smart way, not just recklessly, and also they can find traps. Check live villager. Villager. He is begging our players to be killed. He's in so much pain, and he wants like a mercy from our players. This will bring like a moral dilemma. Killed. Yes, so much pain. And now this is interesting thing, because For non-complicated my villager and so location of base and and this this could be very interesting, like a fight at on base. So now we can yeah. Points. In. Check. So conclusion for adventure 2 is basically um, and also a lead, small lead. Okay. Stone. Inch. It. Okay, so basically, what we did today, we managed to get like a vague idea of what are the shops, innkeep, that there is a castle with a king, also the guardhouse. We will say that important thing for this adventure will be a guardhouse, so we will add some things about the guardhouse. Also, there is like a downtime between two adventures where the players level up. We need the hook NPC. This will be the captain of the guards. They will inform our players that they are investigating something about wrong distribution of goods at the docks. So basically, and not just wrong distribution, and missing goods at the docks. NPC, this will lead to smugglers, like they will be like falsely accused, but the true lead is leading them to the abandoned warehouse. There, this will be like a first location. In the first location, so basically there will be abandoned warehouse at the Ostaval. The first combat encounter goblins. We will make it very hard, like decently hard. So and they are guarding like a two very important information. First is this missing goods that they are stealing, and basically stealing away from Ostaval, and this is like a and notes, and they will found the notes that in notes village Ovakin is mentioned, and this is important because this will be like a kind of false lead. They are not moving into Ovakin, but they are just mentioning that it basically we want to lead the players to this village. Also they will find a chest with the symbol that smugglers using. In addition, there will be additional secret room. In those room they can find the traces of necrotic plague. This is like opportunity if someone have like smith tools, or maybe or even alternative version can be how it's called, carpenter tools check. We can give or sleight of hand check if nobody uses it. But this is how we can think what our players have of tools proficiency, and this is how we can use it, so the players feel that they didn't take this tools proficiency for nothing. Now then players will move to Oviken. There is a village leader, the people are sick, and this is basically because of this necrotic plague. But now the problem is that this is not an accident. The goblins are using on purpose. They will follow the lead into forest toward the goblin base. Goblin's base will be like a partially this like a boat that is like docked on a beach, but and the goblins are not that smart. They are not stupid, but they're not smart. In the forest will be second like a scouts. And here are some also non-combat activities. Also, what is interesting here, because players managed to kill scouts, and now their like a time is limited. they need to progress forward. They need to use this. There is a time for short rest, but they need to push it forward. They don't have a time for any long rest and stuff. They need to use this time that they have, and they will find the goblin base. Goblin base, they are like drinking. They are like having fun and stuff, and they're like almost like defenseless because and this maybe this based on our place, this can become one more encounter, but there is a different way how to approach this situation for in the goblin base. We want to Captain Golden Tooth, the leader of the goblins, we can decide, hey, he's on his ship, so now they can fight with him and his goblins, and this boss fight we will introduce some legendary action, how he like giving commands to the goblins out out of his turn. So maybe for example some additional movements and additional attacks and stuff. So basically like his strength will be in the goblins that he commands, and also what also I want to say, oh, and this, if they manage to like bypass this base and go straight forward to the ship, then combat, or if they want to go brute force it, then we can use some basically fight at against the captain himself at the camp and with his goblins. Now of course we don't want to overwhelm our players with the goblins. We will use some smaller number. Let's just say some of them will be dead drunk, like completely refuse to fight and stuff. Some of them will flee. Maybe some of players can use some intimidation check and stuff. So we can adapt to this situation. We basically want to place, let me say, obstacle to other players, and then based on their based on what they will use as approach how to overcome this obstacle, then we will adapt. And this is the last part of this adventure will be basically defeat of the goblins, and basically now also because of this, like they already have like they know about the cure. This can also be like a next downtime activity for next adventure, like adventure 3 can be like this downtime activity that where they will find help the this village also with the cure. And very important thing is to find this stone with this strange rune. They can then use also in downtime activity to see what is all about. And basically the stone will be information what is true intent by our main villain, and this is like try to revive this fallen hero from the past. we will have time to add more details to it. That is like just my rough ideas currently. For today's stream, this will be it. We managed to make like a just rough idea. On the next stream, well, depends. I think that I will. Depends how much time I will have. Definitely, my priority is to flesh out this adventure, to add more details to it, and then after that. Maybe level up to level 4 players, and I think so. Basically, my assumption is to finish this whole Act 1 in next 2 streams. So yeah, thank you for watching this stream, and we will continue with our designing Act 1 on the next stream. Goodbye for now.